Hey guys, this is JC from Card Valor. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day because I definitely am. I just reached 100 subs and I think 4 more subbed already, so I'm on my way there to hopefully 200 soon. And today I have a deck profile for you guys. It's going to be the deck profile I covered when I first started this channel, and that is Tenyi Swordsoul. So I'm very excited to show this for you guys again and give you guys an update on what it looks like now. And at the end, I'll do a test hand. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you guys are new to this channel and you're watching this, I hope that you like this video enough to consider subscribing and liking this video. And without further ado, let's go ahead and start this deck profile. And that will start with the monsters. Alright, so monsters. We have Triple Moi. Pretty standard, you know, 3 of best normal summon of the deck because it can draw you 1 card. And then after that, my next favorite card is Mr. Long One himself. Burn for time, long one for game, you know. And then after that, I would play 3 of him, but I'm only playing 2 Taya. And then kind of my own, like, I guess you could say personal take to the deck. I added the one Swordsoul monster that no one ever plays, and that is Swordsoul Auspicious Chunjin. You can use it to dodge hand traps and all that stuff because it's a quick effect, and you can tribute over any worm any worm that you control. So actually, just any monster. You can tribute 1 monster, special summon this card from your hand, and then if this card is sent to the graveyard as synchro material, you can target 1 card on the field or in either graveyard and then banish it. So it's pretty cool. I like it. And then you have Triple Ecclesia. I would go down to 2, but I think 3 is good because we play so many Sword Souls. And after that, we have our Tenyi lineup. So we have Triple Ashuna. I hope I'm not the only one that's excited to see that our boy Ashuna is getting an ultra upgrade along with his brothers. But he is one of the last few pieces that needs a foil upgrade. So we have Vishuddha right here. Pretty standard, you know, bounce. And then you have Adhara, Triple Adhara, which is pretty good. I am playing it's not really Spice, but it uses Adhara as the material for the synchro. And then you have Shatana. Really good whenever you have a non-effect monster, so like your tokens or your monk. And then you have our hand traps. We have 2 Ash and 2 Ogre. I didn't have a lot of room. I wanted to make this a 40 card deck, but those are the 2. And then we have Despot 001 for the Hulk plays. And then after this, this is actually just the monster lineup. It's pretty fat on monsters. And next up will be the spells. Alright, spells. So we're going to go ahead and start off with Swordsoul Emergence. And if you guys haven't caught on by now, I'm going to start chaptering all my videos. So feel free to jump in any of the parts of this video so you guys can just watch whatever you prefer to watch. This is also spells and traps because we play a very limited amount of spells, limited amount of traps. So 1 Sacred Summit, Monster Reborn of the deck, and then I play Vessel instead of Heavenly Dragon Cycle. It's gonna be good for dumping your Tenyi and your Swordsoul monsters. And then 1 Pot of Desires, since, you know, Konami had to hit it for whatever reason. And then since this meta is an extremely heavy hand trap meta, we're playing triple tactics talent. And then we have Called by the Grave, and then our 1 trap, Swordsoul Blackout. So I could definitely just play Imperms too, but I think I'd rather do the monster hand traps. So that is the main deck. Hope you guys like this video. If not, let me know down in the comment section below and tell me what you think. Next up will be the extra deck. Alright guys, this is the extra deck. So we're going to start us off with our Link monsters. We're starting with Monk of the Tenyi. So we're running at 3. Some builds play this at 2. But I like the 3 because you have so much like resources. So if you wanted, you could do 2 and then just control your resource from there. I guess you could say this would be a flex spot. So you can go down to 2. And then after that we have 1 shaman. Again, I could go up to 2, but I think 1 is fine. And then we have our Hulk Fibrax, Needle Fiber. And we have Mecha Phantom Beast Auroradon. So that's part of the combo with the Hulk. And then we have our Synchros, which is going to be Chi Zhao, right? And then we have Draco Berserker. So for these guys right here, the 2 Chi Zhaos, I think that's the perfect ratio. I don't think you should be running 3. That's just a waste of an extra deck spot. And then after that we have Baxia. You could run 2. I think I only have 1. And yeah, so Baxia at 1. You can use it to bounce monsters on the field. And then after that, you can go into Chao Feng. There's a line of play that you use Baxia, so you can go to Chao Feng. And then after that, we have the big Synchros. So you have Cheng Ying, Supreme Sovereign Cheng Ying, the big beat stick in the sky. And then we have Chi Xing Long Wan. That's just Long Wan with more burn and a free draw. So if you're following the lore, it looks like he stole Mo Yi's sword, and that's why you can draw a card, because that's the same effect as Mo Yi. And after that, we have the big negate Baron de Floor, which is our 14th card. And then our last card is Final Sigma. I did mention about something about Adhara and a Nibiru token. So Nibiru token's level 11 and Adhara is level 1. So you can definitely go into Sigma and surprise your opponent. So that is the deck profile, and I hope you guys have enjoyed the extra deck and the main deck. Next up will be the test hand. Alright guys, this was supposed to be the test hand, but we have a little guest. This is Pancake, also from Card Valor. Hope you guys like her. Say hi. But yeah, so again, thank you guys for the 100 subs. I know it's like a small accomplishment, but you can't get to 1,000 if you don't get to 100. So I do want to thank you guys for all the views and all the help that you guys put in to get me to 100 subs. And yeah, hopefully here in the near future I can get to 200, and then 5, and then hopefully 1,000. So goal for now is 200 by next month, but we'll see what happens. I am uploading more, which is great, but anyway, that's not what you're here for. Let's go ahead and start this test hand. This is the last part, so after this we'll be done. All right, so let's do a quick riffle shuffle, pile shuffle, and power shuffle. All right, here we go. All right, so we are remote dueling because, you know, one of the big cons to living in Japan is you get to live in OCG, but if you don't know Japanese, then playing Yu-Gi-Oh is not that great. And yeah, so TCG, remote duels. So let's go ahead and cut half, and our opponent's probably going to tell us to do top 5 cards to the bottom. So let's go ahead and do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. And let's draw our 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see what we get from the top. We have Ecclesia, Vishuddha, another Ecclesia, and Vessel, and Sacred Summit. So we can work with this. We can definitely work with this. So let's go ahead and start with our Vishuddha, right? So Vishuddha, special summon, and we'll go ahead and link summon into our monk. So monk comes out, and our vessel for the dragon cycle is live for the Rhoda and Foolish effect. So let's go ahead and vessel, and we'll grab a worm or a Tenyi monster and a worm. We're gonna dump a worm. So let's go ahead and grab Taya and put him in the graveyard, and we'll grab an Ashuna. All right, very cool, very cool. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to normal summon our Ecclesia, but that's fine. We still have Taya, and also this is 100%. You know, our opponent bricked, and they can't respond to all of our plays. So anyway, let's go ahead and special summon Ashuna, so we don't, you know, screw ourselves on that one. And then let's go ahead and normal summon our Ecclesia. So normal summon Ecclesia, and then effect of Ecclesia, right? And we'll go ahead and grab our Moyi. So Moyi effect will reveal our Sacred Summit. So reveal, get our token. Now we can go synchro summon for 8. We'll get our Chijiao. So Chijiao Chainlink 1, Moyi Chainlink 2, and we'll go ahead and cut in half, draw 1, and we have an Ash. Okay. And we'll search our emergence. All right. So let's go ahead and not special summon. Let's go ahead and Swordsoul emergence into our long one. Right. Cool. And this is the part where we unfortunately have to discard our Sacred Summit. So we're gonna go ahead and reveal long one, discard for cost, and let's get our token. Synchro for 10, burn our opponent for 1200, and we'll grab our Baron. So this is the normal Baron Chijiao play, but we have a Shuna on the board still. We have an Ash, and we have a Monk that really doesn't do anything right now. So what we can do is actually grab Taya, and we can do that by linking off the Ashuna, right? So, but we're not locked into worms yet, so we can still have plays. So we can have another level 8 do something. So we could go into another monk, and Ashuna will be live, and we would grab someone else. So let's see what we can do from there. So let's do that. Let's turn this into a shaman. So put that in the graveyard, link off into shaman. Okay, shaman effect. We're going to discard a card. So we'll go ahead and discard our Ecclesia. Yes, we are overextending, and we'll target our Taya. Special summon it. Okay, cool. So Taya effect, and we're going to banish a card. We're going to banish our long one. We're going to grab our token. We're going to synchro 8 again. Pretty cool, right? I guess. Alright, so we can go 8 for Baxia if we. So We can do Chao Feng plays too. So, yep, Boxia, right? So Boxia effect, not on summon, but just a normal effect. And we will destroy Shaman, I believe. And we would get a level 4 monster in our graveyard. At this point, it's kind of too much. So let's go ahead and backtrack into having our Shaman still. And we'll have our Taya and our token. Because, you know what this means? We can actually banish our Ashuna and lock ourselves into worms. And we would special summon our wonderful Adhara. This would complete kind of a cool interaction with the Tenyi cards. So we can do Synchro 8 into our Draco Berserker. So we have a free banish and then Taya effect, right? And we'll dump our last Tenyi monster, Chitana. And then Adhara, we're going to link off into our monk. And then here's what's cool. We can go ahead and banish Adhara and add one of our banished worms. So we can either add long one, so we can go plus hopefully on our next draw, or we can go to Ashuna on the next hand, which will be good. So if this board gets somehow wiped, it would be long one. So let's go ahead and grab long one. And yeah, so this is the board. So we have Shaman Tenyi. So if my opponent decides to attack the monk for some weird reason, we can use Shaman's effect to target and destroy a card on the field. We have an Omni Negate and Baron. We have also kind of an Imperm on Chi Zhao. And then we have a Banish effect. And we have Ash in our hand. And a long one for follow-up plays. Let's go ahead and cut this deck in half. See what we draw from the top. Whoops. Triple tack. So, I mean, nothing that great since we're kind of screwed. Maybe I should have banished the Moyi or the Taya and then recur the Taya or Moyi back to my hand instead of long one. But yeah, nonetheless, triple tack, Ash, and long one. And that is the test hand, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. And I'll see you guys on the next one. See you later. Bye.